Hi guys, welcome to my studio, or at least the small part I'm willing to show you, as I've only been here for about a month, so most of my stuff is still just in random piles on folding tables behind here. Most of you already know who I am, but for those of you that don't, my name is Nicole Ofterhart, and I am the owner, creator, maker, the person behind Wayfaring Art. And what I do is I make leather-bound journals and sketchbooks of all different shapes and sizes. And usually when I come up with a new product line, I guess you could call it, I just post them at Etsy shop and maybe pair it with a rambling Facebook post to kind of explain why I've done it. But my newest design is a little bit different, and so I wanted to pair it with a video kind of explaining what it is and why I decided to make it, just so that you can maybe better understand the idea behind it and why it's something I feel is super, super important. So what it is a collection of journals that, until I come up with a better name, I'm just going to be calling the Erasing World Hunger collection. And I'll be showing the journals and explaining them a little bit more here in a little bit. But first I just wanted to explain what it is that's making this different from what I normally sell. So with each of these journals that sells, I will be donating a portion of the proceeds to a wonderful organization called Feed My Starving Children. My friends and family that are watching this are probably already well aware of what that organization is, but for those of you that aren't, Feed My Starving Children is a non-profit Christian organization, and they are working towards ending world hunger one meal, one child at a time. And these guys are super efficient at what they do. Each meal only costs 22 cents to make, and 92% of all donations that they receive go directly to feeding hungry kids. And it starts just right here in the US with people that are donating money and volunteering to pack meals. I've been volunteering for about a year now, and I have met so many wonderful and passionate people through the time that I've spent there, both volunteers as well as the people that work there. And each time I leave, I just feel super inspired, and I have been wanting to take that inspiration and turn it into something positive for quite a while now. And so that was the driving force behind these journals that I've created, because I fully believe that each one of us has been given different gifts, and that it is up to us to take those gifts and use them in a way that will positively impact somebody else's life. And so it's my hope that the journals that I've created here will do just that, even if it's just in the smallest way possible. Alright, so the hair's back, so you know I mean business now. For this collection, I've created 4 different journals. My large, small, a pocket-sized journal, which I haven't previously done, and then a mini journal ornament. And so just a few notes about the journals in general is that the large, small, and pocket, they come in 3 different colors, tan, copper, and brown. And when you go to purchase it, you can just select the color you want. And they all have white paper on the inside. And then the large, small, and pocket journal, they also all feature this design that I've created. It's just a really simple thing. It's just the world, and then around it, it says, always seek to do good to one another and to all, which is just kind of the whole concept behind this collection that I've come up with. Okay, so, alright, so I'll start with the large journal, and the large journals measure 6 by 9, and they have 160 pages front to back, and the cost of one of these is $65, and from that I will be donating $33 to Feed My Starving Children. And what that means is that thanks to you, 5 kids will be provided meals for an entire month. And that's huge. That means that they won't have to worry about where their next meal is coming from. They can just focus on being kids. They can learn and grow and just have fun and just be kids. And so it's just a huge thing that for that month, 5 kids will be fed. And so that's the large journal would provide. The next size then is my small journal, and this is about 4 by 6, and it has 200 pages front and back, and the cost for that one is $45, and from that I'll be donating $22, which will provide over 100 meals to a starving kid, and that's also huge. I mean, that's just the impact that this will make on a child's life is just unimaginable, and it's exciting. I get really excited about it, so I'm hoping that you guys will too. So that's the small journal we'll provide. And then the next size down is my little pocket journal. If you're familiar with my work, you know the travel journal, and then you know my hobo journals. And this is kind of in the middle between the two. It's about 3 inches by like 4.5, and it has 80 pages front and back, so it's a nice, slim, lightweight design, easy for like shoving in like your pocket or just tossing in a bag to go. And the cost of this one is $20, and from that I will be donating half of the proceeds, so $10 will be going to Feed My Starving Children, and that provides 45 meals to feed a hungry kid. And again, just a huge impact you'll be making by buying one of these. And so that's the pocket journal. And then the last little guy is my mini journal ornament, and the cost of this one is $12, and from that I will be donating $5 to Feed My Starving Children, which will provide 20 meals to feed kids. And this one, again, it's a little different than the other three in that it doesn't have the world symbol on it. Instead, I've painted the hobo symbol for bread. For those that are familiar with my work, you know that I kind of have this thing with hobo symbols, and so I kind of wanted to tie it into work that I already do, as well as into the whole idea behind feeding the hungry, and so this just seemed like the one to go with. And these guys have, on the first page, I've printed the quote that's on all the other journals so that it still goes with the others, and says, always seek to do good to one another and to all. So it's just tucked away on the inside there. Alright, so those are the journals, and just so you guys know, these journals they're all made to order, so they're not going to be made available in person at my art shows. They will only be sold through my Etsy shop, and I'll be putting a link on one of the frames in this video so that you know where to find them. And right now, this is still just a crazy idea, and what it's going to take to turn into reality is your guys' support. So as you're going about doing your online shopping over the next couple of months, I would just encourage you to consider maybe dropping one of these journals, whether it's the mini journal ornament or the large journal, just into your shopping cart and help to change a child's life. And if you're not in position to do that, that's fine too. Even just sharing this video with your Facebook friends will make a world of difference. Just the more people that see it will help. And another thing I would highly encourage you to do is check out Feed My Starving Children. Go on their website, read all about them, and maybe even consider partnering with them through volunteering to pack meals for a shift. It's always a good time. Really, I always have so much fun, and it's become a total highlight in my life. And just to know that not only am I having a good time, but I'm changing the course of a child's life through that time spent packing meals. And it's a wonderful organization, and it's something that I fully believe in, and I'm hoping that these journals will do their part too in helping their mission come to life. So I guess that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching my rambling nonsense. I will give you a high five if you can accurately tell me how many times I said or because I do that a lot. But anyways, thank you guys, and take care.